we got some mail. We're gonna open it. This is from Laura in Canada, Alberta, Canada. What? You can paint your own dinosaur. Though honestly, all model dinosaurs are paint your own dinosaurs if you're motivated. Oh, I remember you. This is the person who sent us that really cute Stachysaurus nesting fan art. Dear Stephen, it is I, your faithful purveyor of terrible dollar store dinosaurs. I fear this one is not scented, but it is definitely wrong. I would love to hear what you think it's supposed to be because I have no idea. Please also enjoy these chunky boys I drew on company stationery, which I hope are slightly more identifiable. All the best to you and the Your Dinosaurs Are Wrong team, Laura. And she has drawn us a Therizinosaur of some kind, which is decked out like a Hoatzin. At least I'm pretty sure that's a Hoatzin, which is a good choice. And a Parasaurolophus with a brightly colored head crest, as one might expect. I like that she included the hooves on the front feet. Because as we now know, hadrosaurids probably had more of a large nail over the entire front of the foot than we had previously appreciated. How did it take you that long to fall?
Isn't that one of the other ones Laura said?
No, that... Oh, actually, I think that was Laura. Thank you. Your Carnotaurus wants to go home. Anyway, this... So it appears to be a Thyreophoran of some stripe. The overall shape of the head would suggest like an ankylosaur, like Euoplocephalus or something, but then it's got a single row of long spines on the neck, and then a double row of long spines along the back and the sacrum, and then a single row on the tail. I don't know of an animal with that arrangement. I mean, obviously they're just going for, well, it's a dinosaur, it's fantasy, it's got spikes on it, but... Oh, and it's got a nose horn. I just noticed that. Oh, and they did that thing, it's kind of hard to see, but they did that thing where the beak is forming like fangs that you see on some fantasy dragon dinosaurs. Yeah, I can't be more specific than some kind of kit-bashed Thyreophoran. But thank you, Laura. This doesn't have a return address. But it does have a note. Dear Stephen and crew, thanks for your amazing videos that reignited my interest in paleontology in my adult life. The dino meeple designs in this dinosaur game are as recognizable as they are wrong. Have fun, from Christoph. Well, I'm glad we could be of service, Christoph. Meeple, so that's the they're really tiny on the box art. Should I open the box to show them? If you play board games, the meeples are those little figures representing people or animals. I've never heard of Draftosaurus, by the way. It appears to be another park building sim. Oh, these are adorable. Oh, and they're color-coded. Italy little bag. Oh, Stegosaurus. I like that they keep the convention of, oh, well, I guess this one doesn't. Never mind. I was gonna compliment keeping the convention of having the feet represented as one big arch, like in the meeples from, what game am I thinking of? Catan? I don't remember. Oh no! They have a Spinosaurus. At least I'm sure that's supposed to be a Spinosaurus. Though, admittedly, they do have like the snout at least is elongated. It's not just a Carnosaur-like snout. Yeah, these are real cute. I don't know. I suppose you kind of have to, for the bipeds, do the tripod thing if you want them to be a game piece that'll stand up, but it is wrong. But yeah, thank you, Christoph. This is from someone in Iowa. I believe it to be an Apatosaurus? Some kind of diplodocid, at least. This is from Dylan. Dear Your Dinosaurs Are Wrong, I love your channel and I wish there were more like it. I think I've learned more from your channel than I have from any other paleontology channel. You may keep the toy, I don't need it. I need to save room for my 3D skull model on my desk. It's an Alamosaurus. Oh, okay. Finally, I just want to talk about our dog Bailey. He will bark, snarl, and growl at every living creature on TV, and that includes dinosaurs when they roar on Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous. Anyway, I love your channel and keep making awesome videos. Dylan. Thank you, Dylan. There's a... I'm not sure what's going on here, but we've got a macronarian head of some kind. We've got a tyrannosaurid pectoral girdle, and what appears to be a Stegosaurus thagomizer. But thank you, Dylan. Alamosaurus. If I had checked the belly, I probably would have noticed that that's what this was. So I guess I was wrong, because Alamosaurus isn't a diplodocid. Anyway. Oh, this is from... I was told this was coming. This is from Monswine. Apparently, there's a YouTube channel from Australia where they destroy things in creative ways, and their mascot is a dinosaur called Rexy. And this is a replica? It's a merchandise of Rexy. I'm not familiar with their channel, even though we used to destroy things on our other channel. But, I'm sorry to say it, but this is wrong. The movie monster is strong with this Tyrannosaurus, which maybe is the intent, because it's got like the Frankenstein stitching and everything. Maybe it's not supposed to be accurate. Oh, and it's got... Oh, it's signed! Well. Thank you, Monswine. This is from The N in, I don't remember what state that is. ME. Maine? What? It's oh, I don't know if it'll stand. It's a Jurassic Park plush from 1992. That's vintage. Really doesn't want to stand up for me, huh? Huh? Dear Stephen, while I was attending a cosplay convention, I stumbled across a Jurassic Park Velociraptor plush. Now, before you slam your head on your desk at another Velociraptor, hear me out on how this one is different. This toy is from 1992, a pre-release promotional for the then upcoming Jurassic Park film adaptation. This means this toy existed before Velociraptor entered the mainstream cultural consciousness. I find this extremely interesting, as a normal person browsing the same vendor probably would have just glanced over it, wrongly assuming that Velociraptor existed in the vocabulary of the average person before Jurassic Park. I hope you found this as interesting as I did, and I want you to cover it in an unboxing. Thank you, Thien. So, well, the premise of your supposition there is a little flawed, because, like, if it's a promotional thing for the movie, that's not the same as, like, well, this was the last popular representation before Jurassic Park changed everything, because it was made by the same company that was making the movie. Like, it's not the last gasp of pre-movie Velociraptor, it's the first gasp of post-movie Velociraptor. That said, it's really weird. Look at what's going on with its face. It's got, I guess this line here is supposed to be the lips, but then in the front, it's got its little crisscrossy teeth bared. Are those supposed to be teeth? I don't know what's going on there. The overall appearance, like when I opened the box, I thought this was like a, I don't know, a heterodontosaur or something, some kind of little ornithischian, until I saw the toe claws, which are growing out of the center of the leg. I shouldn't critique anatomy too hard because there's limitations when you try to make something like this. But yeah, thank you, Thien. This one went through Des Moines and was damaged. Aren't we all? Oh, geez. This package has seen some stuff. There's a message written on the box. I know you take great care not to show people's address in your video, but to be extra sure, I included an envelope in this box so you can discard the box and still unpack something. Well, I'm glad that they had like a disposable casing, since that was apparently a good call, because Iowa destroyed their mail. Unless it was a different Des Moines. I think that's the only one. Who's a Pachycephalosaurus, I think. Bright purple. Just the purplest dinosaur possible. Dear, your dinosaurs are wrong. I may not have checked your list thoroughly enough, or maybe I got the name wrong, but it appears you don't have a Pachycephalosaurus on your list yet. I saw that you did do an episode on them a long time ago, but I don't know what the status is on updated videos. Either way, here is a younger question mark, Pachycephalosaurus, for your Pachycephalosaurus in the dino. Oh, for you. Pachycephalosaurus is the dino that first made me aware of discussions around dinosaur ontogeny, which in turn inspired the topic of my master's thesis on falsification some years back. Did I say that word right? I feel like I did. Signed Arian, I think. If I said your name wrong, I'm sorry. So most people include realistic dinosaurs as their art. So have some dinosaurs as dragons. We'll call them spicy dinosaurs. And we have interpretations of Ornithomimus as a like feathery dragon, Ankylosaurus as a more traditional bat dragon. Oh, all the rest of these are bat dragons. Missed opportunity to have the Parasaurolophus breathing fire, since that's established. Oh, and a Mosasaurus sea serpent, which isn't even that far from the truth, honestly. It's just a longer Mosasaurus. This is a better Pachycephalosaurus than the one we did an episode on, and I am glad that Pachycephalosaurus could get you interested in ontogeny, because, like, I think that might be the, like, main point that we wanted to get across in our episode on Pachycephalosaurus is like thinking about how dinosaurs or any animal changes as it grows. This is from, it's drop shipped. Yeah, there's no return address, no note. Somebody has seen fit to send us a Schleich? I don't know. You'd think after all these years I would have learned how to pronounce one of the main manufacturers of dinosaur toys. I want to say Postasuchus? Yeah, Postasuchus. I don't know how, like, reasonable some of the choices they've made here are. Like, isn't Postasuchus generally considered bipedal, at least facultatively bipedal now? And, like, they've got the crocodile-style teeth poke out of the mouth when the mouth is closed thing. I don't know if that's reasonable anymore. Really, we need to cover non-dinosaur archosaurs a little bit more. We touched on it in Herrerasaurus, but they're a deep topic. Beautiful sculpt, though. Like, I do appreciate, like, the amount of detail that went into the armor. Thank you, whoever sent that. This is from Pia in Georgia. I might have said your name wrong. We've got a little card with some dinosaurs in space helmets on it, which is made by Pia Studios. Oh, as is our space dragon. Six-winged space dragon. Which sadly is not a dinosaur. Steve and Liz, I appreciate everything you guys do. Thanks for your hard work in making science fun, accessible, and engaging. I am an illustrator. Last year I had the good fortune to work with Ravensburger Global on some space-themed puzzles. Here's one of those puzzles. I figured you'd get a kick out of it. Keep up the great work. Yours truly, Pia. That's cool. So the person who sent us this puzzle is the person who made the artwork for the puzzle. And it's the space dinosaurs. I appreciate the thought that went into making a helmet that would fit a theropod and would fit a pterosaur. Kind of question the hands and feet. Like, I don't know if the claws are a thing that they necessarily need in space. Isn't insulating them and protecting them more important? They're good designs, though. And also, dinosaurs didn't have the technology for space travel anyway, so why am I nitpicking it? But thank you again, Pia. This one just says not known. So it's a mystery sender. Oh no, there's a note. Hey, your dinosaurs are wrong. I would love to see you cover marine reptiles from the Mesozoic. They are not dinosaurs, but they are part of dinosaur pop culture, so here's a Tylosaurus figure from Michelle. I don't think we had a Tylosaurus. We have other relatives. Oh, it's like pliable. If it were a pliosaur, I could make a pun out of that, but it's not. So I'm stuck fumbling. I'd like to say like cursory notes on like what they broadly got right and wrong, but I have no idea what a Tylosaurus is supposed to look like. The only artwork that comes to mind is like essentially a whale, but a lizard. So I don't know if having claws on the fins is reasonable. I don't know what's going on with this tail or these nostrils. But apparently I'll have to if we want to cover this in an episode. Thank you, Michelle. And last but not least, we have some correspondence. This is from someone in South Carolina. Dear Stephen, it's me, Aiden. I was so excited when you saw my Carnotaurus letter. This time I'm giving you a weird dino with a complex history, Iguanodon. Please enjoy. And we've got... Okay, so what he's doing, it's a bunch of iguanodons, or a bunch of different interpretations of iguanodon. We've got the early lizard-like reconstruction with the horn on its nose. We've got the later, like, pre-Crystal Palace bipedal hadrosaur-looking iguanodon. We've got the giant Waterhouse Hawkins with the nose horn, and we've got the modern one. Yeah, thank you, Aiden. This one comes with artwork right on the envelope. This is from Tucker in Washington. Oh, so this is a Megalosaurus thing. We've got the early Crystal Palace lion restoration, lion-like, and then the modern bipedal theropod restoration. Oh, this is a thick pack of art. To Stephen and Liz to the Stephen and Liz, I get a the, of Your Dinosaurs Are Wrong. Thank you for showing my letter and drawings in the previous Mailbag episode. Also, sorry you were having trouble identifying the prehistoric creatures I drew that I sent in that episode. Most of them were recently discovered during the time I wrote that letter, and I just wanted to put them on the spotlight. I know not everyone will recognize them when watching the video, but I just thought it would have been nice to give these obscure species the love and recognition they deserve. Anyway, I also wanted to ask you if you've watched this new series on YouTube called Dinosauria, the animated series from the YouTuber Dead Sound. It's a collection of short films about dinosaurs, and it's very beautifully animated, and the dinosaur designs are top-notch. Well, that's it from me. I hope you enjoyed this letter, and I've included some more of my artwork and a card telling you the inspirations for the color schemes of the creatures, and here's a fun fact. All the creatures except Albertosaurus in this letter are the new creatures that are going to be featured in Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous and Jurassic World Dominion. Please keep up the good work. Sincerely, Tucker. Well, thank you. To answer your question, yes, I have seen Dinosauria, the animated series. It's very good. It's really nice to see, like, that level of artistry married to a sincere effort to portray the animals as animals. Like, and I was really jazzed when I saw the first one, which was Styracosaurus. One of the Styracosaurus had its frill messed up in exactly the way that one specimen we did a Synapsode on had it. And I was right, because I looked at the behind the scenes thing and Dead Sound mentioned that that's what it was. Well, that's about it. Should we do... We never opened the advent calendars again. So I noticed that, like, the one we got... Wait, was this year? This one had, like, theming to, like, the categories. It had a few bigger, detailed animals. It had a few bigger, detailed animals, and then a bunch of... You gonna stand for me? There we go. And then a bunch of little ones, and then, like, a few that are just hatchlings coming out of eggs, which I don't think... This one's just delightful. I don't know how reasonable as reconstructions of hatchlings any of these are. I don't know if Stegosaurus would have had plates as a hatchling. I like how nubbly the sauropodlet's forelegs are. And skeletons. These are always fun. Real top shelf dinosaur skeletons. I mean, they did put in a little bit of effort, like they've portrayed the hip differentiated from the rib cage, which is more than you often see. Mostly, I just want to know why this is in its own... Oh, look! An Amargasaurus! And it's actually pretty good. Oh. Oh, it's like stretchy squishy. I don't think Triceratops could squish like this. I don't think that's accurate. But it sure is fun. I don't have much else to say. Like, these are mostly dinosaurs we already had. I don't see any that we didn't have before. But we finally got to the advent calendar on January 12th of 13th of the following year. Thank you for sending 2 advent calendars full of terrible dinosaurs and a plesiosaur and a pterosaur. And thank you everybody else who sent mail this time. We do appreciate the correspondence and the toys, and thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.